This is the Business Leadership Series Minute with your host, the best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck and founder of MarketingStrategyHero.com, Derek Champagne.
Our guest today, Ishveen Anand. She's the CEO and founder of Open Sponsorship. It's an amazing platform, the largest marketplace connecting brands with over 5,500 professional athletes for marketing campaigns. Anand has also been named for Forbes 30 Under 30 Sports list, and also her company has been a Sports Technology Award finalist, category Best Technology, facilitating commercial returns. Ishveen, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Derek, for having me on.
Tell me about having a mentorship or having people around you to help support or to help you in your role as a visionary, as a CEO, as someone that's charged with the vision of growing the company. How important is that, and what does mentorship or accountability mean to you?
Yeah, I think it's wildly important, and I don't think I put enough onus on it in the first probably 3 years of the business. So in the last year, we have an advisor now. His name's Michael Peachy, who works at HubSpot, and exactly what you're saying, where the reason why I took him on as an advisor was because he was like, you look and feel a lot like HubSpot in the early days.
Wow.
So, whether it's retention or whether it's like scaling or whether it's selling to smaller clients or whatever it may be. And I feel like I'm really good at pattern matching. The thing is, you need to have people around you so when I say pattern matching, I mean, obviously the fact that I don't need them to tell me what to do with open sponsorship. What I need to hear is, what have you done for yourself? And then I can draw parallels. And so I think it's super important to have people around you who have kind of seen the script. And that the tough thing is that that's not always the most senior person, not the most flashy name. B2C founders are not probably as relevant for me because I'm B2B. We sell marketing technology. So if you sell health tech, there's probably less parallels. So I think if you really, and not just to surround yourself with really similar people, but I do think you should have different groups. So I have a founder group that I meet up with, and they're similar stage founders based in New York, because for them, a big thing is hiring in New York is very different to hiring in other places. I mean, salaries here are crazy high. And so, when I meet them, it's all about being a CEO of a company, being a founder. Whereas when I speak to Peachy, it's all about, scaling a marketing technology company. And then, I haven't got that many, but I should probably have someone in sports who I can bounce ideas off for sports and entertainment. But essentially, I don't think it's about one person. I think it's about different support networks. And to be honest, I'd say they probably refresh every 2 years as well.
You shared something really interesting. I don't remember what you called it. I want you to share it again, please. But you talked about drawing your own parallels from their story and their experience.
Pattern matching. Yeah. And I'll tell you why it's so important, because when you sit down with someone and they say, well, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this, it's exactly looping back to what we were talking about earlier, where they might have these great ideas, but they might not even fit into what your priorities are today. I mean, how many people, when they give advice, first say, okay, well, Ish, tell me all of the things that you need, or what are your biggest fires? And then how often are you honest about that for them to give you the best recommendation? And so the reason why I love pattern matching is because I'm like, listen, you tell me what you did, and I should be able to draw stories out of that apply to me, as opposed to you giving me some hypothetical thing about my company.
Derek Champagne here. I want to connect with you if you're listening to the Business Leadership Series. We can connect on LinkedIn or send me a message at derek@derekchampagne.com. I look forward to connecting.